And I can punch this guy now, that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
In just 1 year, I perfected instant transmission.
NANI?!
Welcome back, unpaid mercenaries. Will Fox signed the death warrant of a bunch of maybe innocent people for cash and money? Probably. He probably will. So it looks like our objective is to smackinate some probably innocent people for the monies. That's okay. That's one of the services that Fox offers. So I'm guessing there's turrets here. Looks like there's a garrison here. Looks like might be some hills or something. That's good because we want to use our stealth technology to the fullest. And that means positioning ourselves in a way that the turrets have to spend some time trying to scan us. There we go. Okay, let's get into position, boys. Time to inconvenience people with our new Cataphract 0X. This version of the Cataphract can screw with people.
They've got a lock on me.
Okay, so as I said, this version of the Cataphract has the ECM technology, and that simply means that they will have to spend more turns doing stuff in order to do anything. I mean, if that makes any sense. Basically, before they can even shoot at us, they have to scan us. Okay, lots of missiles. Not really seeing that much, though. Not too impressed by what we're dealing with. Let's go ahead and have Kelgas. Who's in the Cataphract? You're in the Cataphract. Let's go ahead and have Kelgas move first. That way I can kind of get an idea of where the bubble... Well, no. I know the bubble's going to be about right here.
Good to go.
So I will go ahead and cross into... Actually, no. Let's definitely move Kelgas first. Alright, Kelgas will move right here.
Location confirmed.
Looks like we've got this really juicy-looking catapult here that is in ramshackle condition with a 25% less armor. The mech is in absolute shambles, so might as well just start letting them have it. Looks like we...
Take that.
The game lagged a little bit there, so I couldn't tell what kind of... It looked like a normal PPC. Wow, good shot. Breaching shot ignores our defenses.
Armor blow through. Internal damage.
Let's see where the blow through is. Right here on the right torso. It's going to take a little more than that, though, to get through all of our defenses. But let's go ahead and continue closing the distance. Right here looks pretty good. I will tank up in order to... What is it? They got a Grasshopper and a Shadowhawk. I will continue attacking right here. All right. Pretty good effect.
Ordered.
And then we've got all of our bombardment battle mechs here to, you know, bombard the enemy, I suppose. The easiest way to describe it. Might be able to down this catapult. Maybe. Yeah, pretty sure we got... Okay, what side of the mech is damaged? It is the right side, so I want to show the left side, which is perfect because I want to just kind of move like this anyways. I don't have a good shot there. I have a pretty good shot here, and now I'll just tilt the mech that way. Now they'll be incentivized to attack the Cyclops, but they will need to scan first, which I guess isn't terribly inconvenient for them, given that their weakest BattleMech is capable of scanning. Oh, didn't quite get it, actually.
Scored a critical
Left leg down, and we scored a knockdown, but not quite enough to finish the catapult off. Not that it's in any condition to fight back. Okay, so
I've been sensor locked.
they're all going to do a bunch of scanner locks, which is not going to matter. The enemy turrets are just too far away. All right, so new turn means the ECM comes back into effect, which is fine with me. Let's try to knock this guy out of the fight real quick. I'm going to go ahead and just let him have it. We're going to use the battle computer to engage early.
Target eliminated.
The one thing that's kind of neat about the... Oh. Okay, so we got to get this guy. This guy has to go. And the reason for that is because he is... we got to get him out of the...
Yes, Commander.
I will go ahead and reserve down. Him being inside the ECM field reveals everyone, so that I've got to stop that from happening. I'm going to go over and punch this guy up in his face. In his dumb face, like this. I think I actually like the idea of punching him on the flank right here. Maybe I'll punch his leg and knock off his... Whew! There we go. Just punch the entire left side of him off. There, that's what you get for getting close. That's another good thing about the ECM field. It does kind of push the enemy. They're kind of like pressured into getting up close, and that just means they get up close into a really ugly shot. A shot that maybe it causes them to make a move that they shouldn't be making. Like this move. They should not be making that move. They should not be getting that close with such a light mech. Now the shielding is back up, so we are cloaked again. Well, let's see how it affects this guy. Let's go ahead and let it. Now I want him to take a turn because he might waste this turn.
Roger that. Standing.
Warning. Enemy in rear arc.
Okay, I guess because I did make an attack, it didn't cloak me. That's fine, though, but I still completes the purpose of him being forced to shoot at me, so that's perfectly fine. I think I'm just going to take the best shot I've got, to be honest. Which is probably against that guy. Can I get a little closer, maybe? I can, but does it make a difference? Doesn't look like it will make a difference. This mech, you know what? Maybe I'll scan this mech, and maybe we'll be able to do some damage to it. We might be able to use the battle computer to attack a little earlier.
They've got a sensor lock on me.
Using their scanners, but it's... We will get it back. Okay, so our ECM is back up. Okay, good. So we actually get to make 2 moves before the Shadowhawk because of our... Just because, like, you know, the battle computer is helping us out. So I'm going to go ahead and have
Commander.
TJ, Mr. Boss, I want you to move a little closer, and maybe you can nail this mech's leg. What do we have a clean shot? The leg is an okay shot. I'm going to go for it.
Locking in all weapons.
Not quite enough, but we might be able to knock his leg out. Oh yeah, the leg is gone next shot. Okay. This should, by knocking the leg out, we should be able to push him down. When you fall down and go prone, you do lose 1 initiative. So this will push him down to, I think, initiative 4? Or no, 3. Which means we'll have more people that are able to go ahead of him. Which will mean he probably won't even get to make a turn. He's probably not even going to be able to take a turn. Can I get a little closer? And maybe follow up with some more gunfire? Yes, I can.
Heading out.
Let's go ahead and blast them.
Run.
There we go.
Hostile eliminated.
Okay, and now I get to make a move. This time we're not really using the ECM just because we're all making our attacks, and we are... Actually, you know what we can do? We can just reserve and force this guy to take a move. He also reserved. Interesting. But we can force him to move again by reserving again. Now he has to move. And he takes a few shots on the catapult, which is okay. Splitting the damage up between everyone, that's fine. Armor repairs do not... You know, we don't lose anything on armor repairs. But it does bring him into a very, very nice shot right here. I'm not even going to tank up because the turrets are so far away. They're taking a really nasty accuracy penalty. So I'm just going to just go in like that. And if the turrets get some full damage hits on me, whatever. That's fine.
I've been sensor locked.
What are you shooting at? Look at that. 1 hit, barely any damage. As you can see here, the Cyclops can play the role of the lead battle mech. You know, there's nothing preventing that from going on. I am going to try and... I'm going to move up. And the reason for this is because the Cataphract can actually make an attack without losing its cloaking.
All right.
Oh, lost both of his arms. And the way we can tell is right here. It still has one of that little kind of like eyeball with a lightning bolt. the cataphract actually gets 2 because the source of the jammer gets 2 charges. So he can actually attack while maintaining his stealth field, assuming that, you know, something doesn't take it away, but I'm pretty sure the battle computer will allow us to knock this BattleMech out. Yep. So he didn't even get that. That's why we are going ahead a little bit out of our ECM here, just because we do know that we can score some kills here.
Standing by.
Let's move everyone in formation so they stay within the ECM jammer. So now what I'm going to do, like, in order to keep everyone in formation, I want to make sure no one is left behind, so
On my way.
we're just making sure that we move in a specific pattern that covers everybody.
Waiting for orders.
Same concept. I want the cataphract to kind of move first, that way we can tell. In fact, I don't even want the cataphract to, I don't want to leave anyone behind, so let's move like that. We're just going to fight for some position at the moment. Over here.
Double time.
Orders.
Over here.
Confirm.
And then my mech will move up into the lead. Oh, looks like I can attack.
Enemy reinforcements.
Guardians and
detected.
protectors, come to us in our hour of need. Okay, so it looks like the enemy does have some reinforcements. Heavy laser turret? That is fine. I'm pretty sure we can knock it out with this kind of firepower, though. Yep. And we brought all of these long-range mechs, so as long as we can get a view on those turrets, we should be able to bomb them out. Not surprised we're dealing with some reinforcements, given the
Waiting for
kind of
orders.
light defenses, so... What are we dealing with? Nothing?
Roger that. Standing by.
I'm going to go ahead and let the turrets... We'll let the turrets make some moves. Really? The turrets are not making any moves. Interesting. I got a clean shot here.
All weapons.
That's another turret down. They have a brief window to do some damage to me,
They've got a sensor lock on me.
but they were forced to use a scanner lock because they don't have it. They just can't shoot at me organically. That is perfectly fine.
Commander.
Is there a way I can get a visual on something?
Commander.
No, but I'm pretty sure Kelgast can sensor lock this thing right here. Ooh, it's an assault turret, too.
I've got a sensor lock.
And that will allow us to begin the bombardment, which is exactly why we brought these BattleMechs here in the first place. Okay, 85 looks like the best percentage we can get, so right here is fine. Let's go ahead and try to take this. This isn't going to be enough. We'll probably take some more hits. Respectable damage, but it's definitely going to take more than that. These assault turrets have a lot of armor. There we go. Now the long-range weapon's coming into play finally.
Turret eliminated.
Where are the reinforcements? I guess they took a turn to get here.
They've got a lock on me.
That's fine. Gonna let them continue making some moves. One thing that's really interesting right now is that the battle computer and the ECM jammer allows us to have advantages in either the beginning or the end, because we can use the ECM jammer we can reserve down and force them to make unusual plays to deal with the ECM jammer, or we can move in the beginning and not use the ECM jammer to its full effect and take advantage of the battle computer. It means, like, we just have some interesting plays that we can just constantly make. I'm going to probably move, well,
Standing by.
once again, I want Kelgas to kind of be in proper position. So I'm probably going to move here. Like this.
Copy that.
And then I'm going to scan. Which mech should I scan? This 65-ton. 65 tons is an interesting weight level. There are a lot of supportive mechs in the 65-ton range. So I'm willing to bet that this is a Jaeger mech or a quick draw, which means either way a fairly lightly armored target, so I'm incentivized to scan for this one. Let's see.
Got a lock.
Nope.
A Thunderbolt. Didn't guess, you know, like, it was a reasonable guess, but didn't pay off. Okay, I believe we will fight for some positioning here. They do have a final turret in the back, but if it's not a missile turret, it's basically useless because it's not really going to be able to do anything. This is my best attack, even though it's really not a great... You know, I can at least ignore his armor or his defense. Better than nothing, but
Receiving you.
not the most magnificent of attacks we've made. I'm going to go ahead and jump in order to maintain my evasion. And I'm probably going to scan
Lifting off.
the assault turret. Oh, I'm out of range, so I can't do that. Is it really worth it to launch some missiles at this guy? It probably doesn't matter. I've got plenty of ammo, so I'm just going to go ahead and launch some missiles. Actually, I'm going to scan this other 65. Oh, I can't. It's out of my... It's just a... Launch some missiles. So, okay damage. You know, the mech obviously weathering it very effectively. Let's move right into here, into the...
I copy.
And then we'll launch some more missiles.
Target.
Unsteadied it, but I don't think that'll matter too much. Okay, so in this place, we are not going to use the battle computer to our because there's just no big plays to make. Like, they're too far away. We don't have good line of sight. So in this case, we're going to lean onto the ECM and let them make some moves.
Warning. Enemy
Who did he
sensor
scan?
detected.
He scanned me. That's actually perfect. If they're going to scan someone,
What's up, boss?
scan me. Let's go ahead and reserve again. The Thunderbolt jumps. That's actually good news. Jumping does not clear your knockdown, so we could very realistically score a knockdown on this guy. There's a quick draw. Soaking up the damage.
Damage minimal.
All right, now I believe we will make some counter plays here. I don't think I'm gonna... I don't know if I want to move from here or not. I think I will, though. Yeah, I got just a slightly better shot here, which is annoying because I wanted to maximize my defense, but that's fine. Let's let this guy have it. Unsteadied him, which knocks out all of his evasion. Okay. And I don't think that turret fired, so I think that turret has nothing but direct fire weapons like lasers and cannons, meaning that turret can be ignored. I don't think it has any capability of contributing in a meaningful way. So let's go ahead and push this BattleMech over.
Got it.
There we go. Even a heavily armored BattleMech is in a bit of trouble when it falls over.
Need something, Chief?
I don't want to get that close, honestly, because the difference in accuracy is no different. And also, all of our mechs are in the ECM field, so I'm just going to shoot right here. In fact, I might aim for this just because that part's already pretty heavily damaged.
Locking on.
And any splash damage will just get transferred to the center torso, so that's fine.
Ready.
Not quite in range there. Not quite in range no matter where I go, I don't think, for the medium lasers, so I'm just going to stay here again. And basically, there's no reason to move. We could just continue to pound them at long range. And I will go center torso here because this Silverback does not have the enhanced aim of the tactician, so we're just going to fire center torso here. Big damage there,
They've got a
though.
lock on me.
So he locked onto us, but it doesn't matter because the next turn begins.
Commander?
And I feel incentivized to knock this guy out of the fight. I am going to do it.
Here you go.
There we go. So he does not get back up. He is out of the fight. And we still get one extra stealth unit, so like the situation for them hasn't really changed. They are still... So this mech here is forced to skip its combat turn every single time. This mech here has not shot at us even once because it's just trapped scanning us. And I want to continue leaning onto that. I think I'm going to reserve and continue forcing them to just make some interesting plays. He charges into melee combat, it seems, or did he? What a strange idea that is. Once again, not a super good idea. That is fine, though, because I will tank up and just punch this guy because he decided to come right next to me.
Engaging physical attack.
There we go. Let's see if we can... All we got to do to knock his evasion off is... destabilize him a little bit, and that should not be hard to do. So I'm actually going to leap farther away.
Fire and jump jet.
It does take me out of the ECM field, but I don't really think that matters. I just need to hit him a few times to knock off his all of his evasion. So I'm not even going to spend any resolve on it. That is enough. Bam! He just lost all of his evasion. Now we can actually do some damage to him.
On my way.
And I believe I will use a precision strike here on his weakened area. Silverback, once again, not the best shot caller, but I'm pretty sure it'll still be enough just to ensure that we get through his center, the side torso there. And it is. Left arm, left torso, and he should fall down. And the battle computer will ensure that next turn we will be able to snuff him out and also kick him out of the ECM.
Warning.
Head injury, nothing I can do about that because I believe the battle computer is in the cockpit. Okay, we need to kick this guy out of the ECM field. That way we can actually get the benefits of being in the ECM, which we... Beautiful shooting due to the raised shot calling accuracy. So the ECM field is back up, meaning they must... Once again, this guy still cannot fight because he is trapped. And as a result, I'm just going to continue reserving. Like, what are you going to do? Like, how are you going to deal with the ECM field? He decides to jump in. How many of their mechs are choosing to jump into the field and expose them? Because they know they've got to get through the ECM field somehow. And that's it's perfect. It's like we're just using this exact same pattern on them over and over again, and it's perfect.
Engaging physical attack.
Let's see how much we got. Almost same. We're gonna do the exact same thing to this guy. I'm just gonna move right over here to get a slightly cleaner shot.
On my way.
Destabilize him to knock off his remaining agility or evasion. And now we will knock him down again, or knock yet another one of these mechs down. Knocking him down will mean that the battle computer allows pretty much all of us to attack before he can get up. Down he goes, and then we'll just blast him next turn.
How's it going?
In fact, I'll just move back a little. Well, right here I should be able to use... Let me check his armor condition. I could move even closer to him just to fire all of my weapons. I think I'm going to do that.
Roger that.
I'll shoot all of my weapons in just to kind of, like I said, we just want to snuff this guy out. Major damage, probably not quite enough to finish him off. Phoenix Hawk, coming in for the rear attack. Not a bad move, but still not going to be enough.
Warning. Armor low.
Yeah, this mech is almost out of the battle.
On my way.
Let's finish this guy off.
Lock in.
There we go. ECM field should come back up, not that it matters now. And I can punch this guy now, that's exactly what I'm going to do.
In just 1 year, I perfected instant transmission.
NANI?
I'm like the Rock'em Sock'em robot right now.
Good to go.
And same thing, let's just knock this guy out. You can see how the ECM jammer is strange just because it's one of those things like, how do you deal with it?
Got it.
If you don't bring characters, for example, if you don't bring characters that are capable of scoring scanner, if you don't bring someone who can scan, well then how do you deal with it? You can't do anything about it. Like, you have to charge into melee combat, and like that's just you know, like, how many times have we been able just repeatedly to just pound this guy as a result? Oh, we're finally overheating. So I'll just go, I'll back up in that case.
Move into position.
Like this.
Roger that.
That is the knockdown. Taking away really his only advantage of being on initiative 3.
Commander.
No longer making a difference. Now we blast them. Like this is the way that you need to fight if you want to be like Fox. You got to fight unfairly. You know, like, oh, they think they're gonna have a fair fight. No, they're gonna have to jump through all these like fiery hoops just to be able to shoot at us to begin with.
Target eliminated.
And there you go. Now we just need to thin out these buildings. I'll just run over here. This could be a terrible idea. If I take up, it'll be fine.
Full throttle.
What kind of turret is that? A heavy shredder turret? Chooses to scan me. What a strange choice.
Ready for orders.
I mean, I don't really care either way, but what a strange choice. Strange because he could have at least did some damage to me. Now that the turret can't even do anything, so I'm just going to attack one of these buildings in the meantime.
I'm reading heavy damage
Oh!
to an enemy.
It survived just by a little bit.
Bring it down.
Fire on target.
Silverback, finish off the turret for me, and if he does, then I can have the Cyclops just attack a building. Yep. They are now defenseless. Let's commence dispensing the Celestial Wisdom's judgment on these people. This is the penalty for wrong thinking. You thought the wrong thing, so now I shove my missiles inside of your building. For the money, of course. Okay, let's go ahead and just finish that off. One building to go. I'm kind of sad. We only have to destroy 3 buildings. A little bit disappointed.
Aye, aye.
Oh, almost feels like what's even the point in sending us in here to blow this place up? You're only going to have me destroy 3 buildings? Jeez.
Copy.
And this should do it.
Get to land to the LZ, Commander. I'm coming in hot.
Let's see what the debriefing says, or the post-mission briefing. And Commander, the area has been cleared. Dare's given the green light to land. Hold position. Mission successful. Was there any doubt? Lots of bonus payments here for this, you know, the Volkovite garrison, the turrets, and then the reinforcements. Big bonuses there. Here is the kill board. Took a head hit, so I'm out for 7 days. Not a big deal, though. Even with the rear attack, just not enough. And that was fine. I didn't have a problem with the Cyclops being a little out of position, knowing that we had thinned their numbers out. Like, they were at their strongest in the beginning, but they just could not put the firepower on the land since they had to reveal us, and the computer didn't always reveal the same character, so they weren't able to, like, pound through our armor. I got a little hot for boss, but, you know, one of the advantages of the catapult is that it's able to leap out of the danger if necessary. A fortunate shot on the archer, but even then, they only lost 3 points of structure damage. That is literally just like 1 day repairs. Great kill board, though. Everyone did a lot of good jobs. I didn't know that Silverback got 5 kills, though. Very good overall. Taking a look at the salvage, we do have a lot of BattleMechs here, but I look down here. Look, we have 2 TTSs. Very nice, especially ballistic TTSs. Those are really important because ballistic weapons, they really suffer from low aim due to recoil, especially for ultra ACs. But even like energy TTS for energy weapons, I don't feel is quite as useful because energy weapons have a plus, well, lasers have a +5 accuracy bonus just because, you know, they travel at the speed of light. You know, they hit enemy. They're not, the PPC takes more time to get to the target, so, you know, it doesn't get the same bonus, but still, like, 2 very advanced targeting systems, very nice. And for what they randomly just gave us some stuff, not anything that we need, but I got the most important stuff. These 2 TTSs, excellent. I love collecting TTS systems. Operation Flattened Earth Part 3, High Orbit over Cavalor. Commander Fox, the Chancellor wishes me to commend you for freeing the people of Cavalor from the Volkovites' poisonous ideology. When the Chancellor is happy, I am happy. I think that your payout for this mission will reflect that. Glad to be of service, Lady Marina. Oh man. Are they going to give me the big money? I do believe you are at that, and I promise you that I won't forget it. Blue skies and tailwinds to you and your company, Commander Fox, until we meet again. Give me that. Oh, are you guys going to complain that I'm a... Let me guess. Like, the girls in particular, because, like, especially, Dr. Fahad, she's probably going to be, we're such jerkbuts. Like, let's see if she says anything. Oh, I knew she'd say something. Could we get out of here, Darius, now, please? I want to put everything about this job behind me. Oh, you'll hear no objection from me. Back to your stations, everyone. Let's get the hell out of here. Give me that money. Give me those items. Let me see what we get. We got an arm mod, not the most impressive of rare, like, come on. You call this a rare component? We did get a piece of the Black Knight, though, meaning we got 2 out of 3, which is nice. We got a better comm system. This gives us +3. That is actually really good. I will be putting that to use. Oh, man, we've got a Valiant series, very maximum quality SRM-6, basically the highest quality possible. Amazing. Each missile does 4 more damage, which, like, that's really good on missiles, because it's 4 more damage per missile, and it launches 6 missiles, so just horrendous damage from this SRM. And we, as you can tell, we make extensive use of SRM-6s, so that's really, really good. It also gives you +2 more stability damage per missile, and SRMs are very good at causing stability damage, so really nice. We got an upgraded gyro for less stability damage taken. Will be useful on assault mechs that are more prone to falling down because they're just better at withstanding damage, therefore they suffer more stability damage. We have a Mydron. A Mydron manufactured a maximum quality AC5 with +4 accuracy. That's 20% more accuracy and 20 more stability damage. Not a big fan of just standard ACs, but for that level of quality, we can certainly make a exception. Arm mod, this is more like it. So, like, this is our rare component here. Like, let's compare. So you're telling me that this is the rare component we got? A stupid arm mod that's just +5 damage? I mean, I'll take it. But look at this. And this is a very advanced arm mod with +40 melee damage, so, like, just doing more punchiness. That's amazing. We'll definitely put that to use. We've got a diverse optics medium laser, 1 more accuracy, so that's 5% even more. And remember, lasers have a built-in 5% accuracy bonus, and better critical hit chances. A pretty good-looking long-fire LRM-15 with a higher crit chance, pretty good for missiles. And then another laser from Diverse Optics, this time a large laser with a 5% accuracy bonus, as well as an extra $1 million in C-bills. So pretty good, especially this the main things I'm happy to see here is the comm system. +3 resolve, meaning we'll be able to use our abilities more often. And that SRM-6, those are really, really nice. Plus the 2 TTSs we salvaged. Pretty good. I'm happy about it. Anyways, there you go. We just, like, massacred a whole bunch of people for, like, salvage. So, boo-hoo to, like, Dr. Fahad. Line me up the bad guy missions. Like, Fox will do them. You give me the money, give me the salvage, and I will do them. Anyways, I'll be moving on to the next Flashpoint. Haven't decided which one it will be, but maybe the Flashpoint campaign. Maybe it just depends on when the next one expires. If they give me a good 60 to 80 days, then we'll continue the Flashpoint campaign, because those ones never expire. Anyways, let me know what you think down in the comment section. So I want to know, what do you think about, we are taking the battlefield to the next level. We're not just fighting physically. We are fighting on an electronic battlefield. Like, the enemy now has to deal with the battle computer and our ECM jamming on a BattleMech that's actually able to put out respectable damage. The Cataphract 0X is, it's still a Cataphract. It'll lay people out with that PPC LB 10X AC combo. So let me know what you think. It's interesting, different ways to play the game, different strategies that we can employ. Gotta love it though. Love the interesting options. Nothing stops me from also sending the Marauder in with the Lance Command module. The maximum stuff going on. Anyways, like I said, let me know what you think down in the comment section. Like the video if it was there, subscribe for future BattleTech DLC career content. Of course, remember that we don't have to be good to get good.